What's up, Soul Tribe? It's your girl Dominique with Empathic Guidance, and I'm back with another video for you guys today. And today I'm back with a message, and I think I'm gonna do two, one for females and one for males. So, depending on your gender, check out the video that is for you, or that can possibly be for you, because this won't be for everybody. We're gonna be talking about the punishment that people are going to be receiving for the role that they played for trying to taint your destiny. We've been getting that message a lot. You know, it's really been taking over the collective, to be honest with you. Uh, One second. Let me go ahead and put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Because it's not till I'm doing something that my phone is all of a sudden bumping. Okay, so this is just looking into the punishment that will be received by those that have just been abusing their spiritual authority, you know, with the spiritual attacks, just holding people back, gang stalking people, harassing people, infiltrating dreams, all of that stuff. All of the stuff that people been going through heavily for the past year in the community, okay? Because I feel like this cycle is coming to a close. It's definitely coming to a close, and I feel like everybody can feel it. It's just a shift. So, for those of you that know that it's been no spiritual manipulation in your life, you know, you can watch the video for entertainment, or, you know, maybe even watch it for motivation to stay away from magic, stay away from trying to play God, stay away from having the spirit of jealousy basically host you, you know what I'm saying? Like, become so much of a part of your life that you're willing to sacrifice your own life as a consequence or a repercussion of just pretty much doing too much. All right. So without further ado, holy divine spirit, angels, ancestors, and spirit guides to the highest white light, please use me as a vessel with clear, concise, channeled messages for the collective of feminine energies that have been heavily spiritually attacked by high-level magic, dream infiltration, gang stalking, harassing, all of that. It's not just magic. Some of this stuff is being done in the third dimension as well. Some of this stuff is very mundane. Just, you know, the smear campaigns, the slandering of names, the love spells, the separation spells, blocking your finances, blocking your love life, hindering your career, you know, attacking your children, all of that. What will be the punishment for those that have taken matters into their own hands to those heavy degrees? What is going to be the punishment for those that have done those things against, I want to say, divine feminines, because what other reason do you have to be targeted unless you are a divine being, unless you carry a special purpose? Because a lot of these people, death, death, a lot of these people are going to be transitioning. And I'm saying a lot of these people because for most of you, your energy is so powerful, and that's the reason why a lot of these people were so hell-bent on stopping you that they had to basically rally up a hate team to come against you. And a lot of these people were in your inner circles, were people that you dated, are the new partners of the people that you dated, which is ridiculous. It's like, well, you wouldn't be with the person if I was still with them, so you should be happy, you know. But it's just a lot of different people. The people that I'm talking about, you are divine beings, and I feel like it took a gang of people. It took cults, it took covens and secret societies to come up against little old you just to cause some type of delays and hindrance in your life. A lot of those people are going to be transitioning or losing people around them, because I'm definitely getting shallow grave. You miss someone. So a lot of these people are being punished by losing people that they love. And others of them will be losing their own lives. I feel like with this being able to happen, the thorn is basically going to be plucked out of your side so that you can basically transform your life in a way that it would have been transformed a long time ago had these people not been playing with fate, basically trying to call a different fate over your life than the one that God had for you. So, yeah. Lady with the Bosch egg, ancient wisdom. This is my ancestor card. So I don't even feel like this is something that's just about to start happening. I feel like when it comes down to uh, a lot of the divine beings, ancestors, they've been on top of it. These people ain't been getting rest for weeks and months, and almost a year, due to the stuff that they've been doing. They've been haunted by our ancestors. But I feel like in addition to that, their ancestors feel slighted for the things that they've done. A lot of them is going to lose their connection to their ancestors, to their spiritual protection. And that's why a lot of them is going to be susceptible to actually transitioning, because without that spiritual protection and the support of their ancestors, you know, they don't have any type of barrier or protection or bubble around them to protect them for what's coming back when the time does come. I mean, when the time comes, you just got to do what you got to do. You just got to take that L. And it's gonna be a hard lesson for a lot of them. But I feel like a lot of their ancestors, you can see the ancestor side-eyeing. Like, you know, I don't know how many times we have to tell you to stop. But, you know, at this point, the tower is going to be caused because they don't really want to have nothing to do with it. They don't want to be associated with somebody that's basically destroying and causing a curse over generations to come. Instead of generational curse breaking, these people have been generational curse makers. They slighted the fate of many, many, many generations to come for some of them. 2, 3 generations. I'm hearing 7, 8 generations for some of them. But the wisdom and knowledge and secret access that they had to certain things, some people's gifts are being taken away. People's protection is definitely being revoked. They being disclaimed by their ancestors. Some people close to them are passing away. I'm hearing some of them are actually going to be the ones to pass away, but only after they have experienced enough loss to bring them to the point where they don't even give a damn if they lose their life or not. I feel like some of these people are losing so many people around them, best friends, siblings, grandma, mom. Some of them done have miscarriages is what I'm hearing here. Work. They're not going to be able to find a job. And this is because a lot of them was attacking y'all's jobs. Some of them was trying to attack y'all career at the same time of trying to build something new for themselves. And all of that's going to crumble. It's like any money that they did make, some way, somehow, it's going to be owed out or it's going to be seized. Because a lot of them was doing illegal stuff on top of playing too deep up in the magic. Human trafficking, embezzlement, theft, scamming, PPP loans under other people's names. Some of them have done that to you. That was a part of the attack. Stealing your identity so that they can get a PPP loan that they had no intentions of paying back. And some of you guys may have gotten notification from that when it was time to pay. Wondering how the hell you get a loan that large underneath your name when you didn't apply for one. Because these was people that was close enough to you where they had access to your sacred space. They've been in your room. They've been in your living room. They've been close enough to be able to access whatever is inside of your purse. Because these were people that you could have trusted enough. Trusted enough to be around your belongings without thinking that they would do something like that. Trying to get you caught up legally. Trying to get you like in so deep in debt that it would take years to get out of. Meanwhile, they ran up a check on your name. Hacked emails, hacked bank accounts. Siphoning money out of your account, transferring it to their account. And you probably just thinking it's subscriptions and stuff like that, wondering where your finances are going. Wondering where your business emails are going for those of you that are entrepreneurs and these people is trying to hold you back. people hitting you up like, dang, I done, this is my third time emailing you. Are you not getting my messages? And you ain't got none because people have hacked your email to the point where they basically, are messing up your business collaborations, giving you a bad professional name. So it's gonna be hard. Like some of their reputations are being ruined to the point where it's gonna be hard for them to find a job. And some of them had great careers. Some, of course. Some of them had beautiful careers. Was making a lot of money. For a lot of you, that's how they had money to pay practitioners, hackers. For some of you, I'm hearing hitmen. So we see why this shallow grave is here. Some of these people is waking up from this jealous state when it's just way too late. When it's time for them to pay for the consequences of their action, they gonna wake up and realize that you didn't deserve the things that they did. The heinous things that they orchestrated against you out of pure jealousy. Making long-term decisions off of temporary feelings. They realizing that they actually sacrificed that's the safety, the protection, their spiritual gifts, their ability to gain a nice job, because these people are going to have negative, tainted narratives being painted about them publicly. Some of them are getting so desperate that they're exposing each other just so that they can be disassociated with the group of people, with the cults and covens and secret societies that they done built, just to come up against you. Little old you, just one person. They were that intimidated by your divinity. I'm telling you, now some of these people is even spiritually gifted. It's like these people didn't want you to have nothing at all. Some of them had all of their own things. Yeah, some people may have been in poverty, but when you think about it, the stuff that people had to pay for in order to do the stuff that they had to do to you, it costed them thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. People that was trying to shift your destiny and your fate, they was using your name. Just like how all these tarot card readers be having people scamming their name, basically creating fake accounts and scamming their customers, these people was doing the same thing with you. Creating fake accounts, creating fake websites, posting pictures of your products, your services, of you, and they were gaining clientele off your name. Probably messing up your reputation that way too, because I'm pretty sure if you was doing any type of spiritual work, these people don't even compare. So when it comes down to these people and the spiritual protection that they had over their lives and the gifts that they had to be able to do some of this, because some of those things like the dream infiltration and all of that other stuff, that was done by the ones that were actually gifted themselves. And all of those abilities are being taken away from them. The ability to be able to astral project into your space, to see what it is that you're doing, to spy on you, to invade your energetic space, they won't be able to do that. They won't have the ability to do that at all. Since they've been abusing their gifts, they won't have that ability anymore. Everything that they see is going to be from a distorted view. A lot of them is going to be so depressed about everything that they losing on a practical as well as spiritual level that they're going to dive even deeper into their addictions, because some of them was already addicted. Some of them already carried a lot of addictions, and they was mixing too much stuff to where their system was a cesspool and they was chemically imbalanced. They had become chemically imbalanced. And that's probably the reason why they was going to these crazy extents over stupid shit like you walking away from them when they don't treat you right. Walking away from them because they being fake. Walking away from them because they talking shit behind your back. What were you supposed to do? A lot of you are psychic mediums or, you know, whatever the case is, but it's like you have spiritual knowledge that they wanted to distort. Now their gifts will be taken fully away. It won't even be no distortion to it. And they gonna be one of them hanging lip winos, black lips with the pink patches on the inside, looking like the bottle been sucking on them instead of them sucking on the bottle. Alone. They wanted you to be alone. They didn't want you to have a career. They didn't want you to have a connection to your ancestors. And some of them didn't even want you to live. They took it that far. And y'all already know that. Y'all have heard it a bunch of times. Now all of this stuff is coming back. No matter how bad or how hard or how desperate they are to tap into their spiritual gifts, they're not going to be able to. Friends are turning against each other. Now the people that was gathered together, you know what I'm saying, to basically call your eulogy, like, dearly beloved, we were gathered here today to light a candle to take this bitch out. They gonna be doing spell work against each other. Probably already been. Some of this stuff already been taking place, but it's coming to an end of a cycle where they not going to have the sense that they need in order to do the things that they've been doing to you anymore. I'm hearing psych wards for some of them. Rehabilitation facilities for others of them because they diving so deep. It's one thing to take psychedelics to try to, I don't know. I mean, I can't even speak on it because it's something that I never did, but it's not nothing that I judge either. Because some people, they dive deeper into their spiritual journey by taking shrooms or ayahuasca or, you know, DMT or whatever the case is that people be trying. But I feel like these people was doing that junk like cigarettes, doing that junk like weed. Doing it way too often. To where half of them wasn't even a self anymore, and they won't be for the rest of their life. They're not going to be able to tap out of that energy. Some of them going to be in a stupor, a trance, mutes, dementia, psychosis. Badly mentally damaged because they was trying to bind your crown chakra. Can we get some additional consequences of the actions of those that have played a maleficent role in the divine beings' lives? What's going to be the punishment? Sometimes it's just best to stay out of people's business. We all get to a point or experience something in life where a friendship, a relationship, even a family member, you can fall out with them, not like them anymore. And hell, I don't know, like, maybe not even want to see that person doing well, which I can't even get to that point because honestly speaking, when I'm done with you, you just blocked. I don't see you no more. That don't mean some of the stuff that we've been through may not occasionally cross my mind, but I'm definitely not about to be obsessed with looking at somebody, looking up their social medias every single day, riding by their house every single day, rallying people up. That is pure devil energy for anybody to be that obsessed. And it's embarrassing. And I don't even know how the hell you get people on board with that type of shit. But I guess birds of a feather flock together. And that was the common denominator. These people jealousy of you. Bonds was created out of people's hatred for you and your divinity, and you minding your business, taking care of your business, and they think you don't know. All of this that we've been talking about for months and months about people feeling in regret and want to come back and apologize. I'm not just getting romantic partners for that. Some of y'all, it's a feminine energy. It's a Queen of Wands. They may not be Aries, Leo, Sag, Sun, but they got fire somewhere heavily aspected in a chart. And they've been doing fire magic. Lighting plenty of candles. Some of them going to experience a house fire because of that. And they going to think they're safe to go to sleep with that candle lit on that altar that they done created just for you. Fangirling like a motherfucker. I'm telling you, they gonna be a vessel of darkness. This what I mean. Looking like the bottle done sucked on them. In a stupor. It's like, and I feel like they've been living their life like it's golden. These people been traveling, buying things, purchasing vehicles off of your stolen identity, PPP loans, fake accounts that they getting money from, giving people false information, making you look like you a fake, whatever you do. Because they done put your name on some bullshit that they doing. Now with colorless angel, these people ain't even gonna be able to feel. They gonna be numb. And more than likely, that's because of the intoxication. And their friends now doing spell work against each other. The waters are going to be tumultuous in their life. I'm getting for those of you that have foreign people, immigrants, things like that, that was doing these things to you, those people going to be getting sent back across seas. Deported, losing the opportunity to make a better life for themselves. What else, Spirit? I'm telling you, some of them is waking up from this. And I feel like that's why they're turning against each other. Because I feel like it's the accomplice that's pissed off at the ringleaders. The people that got themselves naively involved in this because they was, well, that's my friend, or you know, oh, cool, what's this? Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Just jumping on board with some dumb shit that you don't even know about. Those people pissed because they feel like, well, dang, I didn't even know that person. Now I done sat up here and messed up my whole life. Lost my relationship, lost my job. I can't find nothing else. I'm hitting that bottle more than normal. These people are losing themselves and they looking at their life because some of them done attacked y'all beauty. Oh my God. Some of them, oh yes, didn't I say that? Look at that. I didn't even see this. This was at the bottom of the deck. I was actually looking at this. Because I'm seeing how thin her hair is. Some of them have actually done spells to make your hair fall out, and they the ones walking around looking like cancer patients if they don't have cancer. Because some of them, their terminal illnesses aren't just STDs. If these people have attacked your beauty, some of them will be waking up not even recognizing themselves. I'm getting dark, dark, dark circles underneath the eyes, butt thin hair. Hair so dang on thin, they might as well shave it off. And they just looking like this wasn't worth it. And what the ringleaders gonna say now? Because they done got all these innocent people. Well, obviously they ain't innocent if they'll agree to some stuff like that. Because I don't care what my friends doing. I would never. It's like, no, throw your own life away. I don't even know that person to be fucking my life up over them. You got this. And that'll probably be my last time hanging out with that fool. Because anytime you make them mad, then guess what's going to happen? They going to turn against you. They going to get to stirring that cauldron on you next. And that's exactly what's going to happen. Friends turning against friends. Now they doing spell work against each other. Even though it may not work because these people losing their spiritual gifts now. But turning against each other in general. And these was people that had lifestyles that their beauty depended on. Strippers. Just people that just depended on it. Whether they was sugar babies, strippers, had OnlyFans, but their life depended on whatever looks they had. But they wanted to attack your beauty. They wanted to do spells to make your hair fall out. For some of y'all, they wanted to do womb magic on you. For some of you, this is like the new partner or whatever of an ex of yours. They wanted to make sure that if y'all got together, y'all couldn't have any children. But some of them was actually doing this spell work while they was pregnant. So they care more about what they man do than keeping their child safe. Because if they had any education on spell work, they wouldn't touch it at all while they pregnant. But what I will say is, you know what? Thank you for sending that child back to heaven so that they hopefully can be born from somebody else other than your ass, since you done messed up your whole lineage. Like, everything after you is going to suffer because of your actions. Or I ain't talking directly to them, but let me talk to y'all. Whoever that is, it's like that child was better off getting sent back up to the ethers to be born from somebody with some sense. Because obviously they don't even care about, they didn't care about that unborn child picking up spell work while they was pregnant. They didn't. They didn't. And that's why God took that bundle of joy back. Like, you know what? Not you. Not you. Because you too reckless. You the type of person that would have your baby in a freaking trap house. So yeah, people's beauty being snatched. And it could have been times that you woke up feeling like you didn't look like yourself. Maybe you just thought you was tired, needed some more rest, or whatever the case is. No, it was these people trying to attack your beauty. They was trying to alter the way you eat, the way you slept, how much sleep you was getting. They was doing anything to try to alter your looks. And some of these people wasn't even bad looking. They just jealous of your light. They think that it's your looks, but it's really your inner beauty that is coming out to them. Divine feminine beings, because I know that you are the targeted one. I'm telling you, pale, just looking pale, dehydrated, bags under their eyes, hair thinning. All of them that had those like nice accentuated curves, you know what I'm saying? So they can pull in all of those viewers on OnlyFans or all of those likes on Instagram. They skinny as hell. Some of them gaining weight because that's what they wanted for y'all. If y'all had a strict routine and diet and stuff like that, they was doing spell work to make you crave junk food and, you know, be too lazy and too tired. Some of y'all was just plain tired because it was too many people pulling on y'all energy at once. Too many people pulling tarot cards. Too many people watching you. Too many people evil eyeing you. At once. And so those strict routines became harder and harder to do, and that's what they wanted. Some of them wanted you to cause injury to the body so that you couldn't work out for a while, so that you can be thrown off of your routine. And you was wondering, like, some of y'all that had become vegan for so long or vegetarian for so long, you was wondering why all of a sudden you craving meat. You know, all of a sudden you want to drink pop when you only was drinking water before. These people are pleading with the divine. They don't want this. They don't want this karma. Because all I'm seeing is big baby eyes looking like, why me? Why did I do this? But this is after like a whole year. Like, who is even focused on somebody for that long? I can see it taking a couple of months to get over something. You know, a breakup, the ending of a friendship. Whatever the case was for you, a fallout with a family member, whatever the case was for your particular situation. I could see being mad for a couple of months, but a whole year, people relentlessly attacking you, trying to be in your energy and taint your path, painting negative narratives of you. It's like, damn, yo. Like, it's crazy. What else, Spirit? What else will be the punishment of those that have tried to taint the fate of the divine feminine? Regret. They gonna just be living in regret. What's at the bottom of the deck? I'm telling you. I just said there was a thorn in your side. The thorn is being removed. Now I'm getting peaceful among thorns. See, that's the reason why you're going to be gifted. That's the reason why not only are you going to get the destiny that they tried to ruin for you, but you're going to get the blessings that they should have and would have received if they just would have got themselves out of this jealous energy. Because honestly, I'm getting that many opportunities were given for people to stop, to change, to use the same power and unity. Because, I mean, if you think of the unity of these people gathering whole groups against you, can you imagine if we did that to try to uplift each other? How many of us would be thriving, striving, and multi-millionaires or our generation's first millionaire? Imagine if people got together on some positive shit. All the things that would change in the world. And it seemed like that can never freaking happen. But it was so easy to gather a hate group together. These people gonna be alone because all of them done fell out with each other and they exposed to everybody else, or they will be. And this is going to be happening soon. Them being exposed for the negative, evil, malicious, nefarious beings that they are, is going to drive everybody away from them. People that didn't know that they was doing this type of stuff. Because, of course, they had their little group with that. They hung out and did these little heinous hate things against you, but they got people that don't even know that they down with that type of stuff. Colleagues, they pastors, they, you know, some of their parents was involved. I ain't even gonna lie. That's why some of them gonna lose some of their parents. And for others of you, it's the parent that's gonna lose the child. But I feel like it was a couple of mothers involved in y'all's situation that was trying to avenge their sons for God knows what. It's like, how dare you leave my abusive narcissistic son? I just heard you weak. So yeah, some of these people felt like you was weak for leaving a narcissist, for those of you that were in that situation. Because again, I'm getting that it wasn't all just romantic for all of y'all. Some of it was actually jealous girlfriends that just see you don't want to sit around drinking and be in a hoe with them no more. It's like, nah, no thanks. You know, I found my purpose. I found my path. It won't be none of that in my life anymore. And so you probably stop hanging out with them. And they like, who they think they are? They saw you evolving because you was letting go of the toxic things that you was holding on so closely to before. They seen you getting more beautiful, glowing. Like I said, for those of you that have strict regimens and diets, looking good, losing weight, waist getting snatched, butt getting bigger, hair getting longer, And that's why they was trying to attack you. Now they waking up looking like the Crypt Keeper with 3 strings of hair hanging out their head like Homer Simpson. I think this message been long enough. I was going to clarify it and keep going deeper and deeper. But at the end of the day, y'all, it ain't even about wishing. Because what I get is that everything that y'all did, y'all stayed calm amidst the chaos. Look at this. I'm telling you, from death, from some of them passing away, because some of y'all can have Kali Mom protecting y'all, from some of them actually passing away, that's where y'all new beginning happens. I'm not saying sit up here. Yeah, look at this. Holding on way too tight. It's like when they leave, that's when you're going to be able to heal. Look at this. Angel of Time. Working too hard. Working too hard and working too long. Evil eye in your work. So you was having to do double, triple, and still wasn't getting what it was that you used to could get before, because these people done tarnished your name, painted a bad narrative, did every form of magic that they could to try to hinder your finances. And now these people won't even be able to find a job, let alone get a business off the ground. I keep getting that this just wasn't there. Like, what did they do? Get possessed or something? Because for some of them, it's like, I don't even know what to say. Like, they shocked at themselves. It's like they waking up out of something like, why did I do this? Because I'm getting forgetting oneself, and is this me? It's like they lost themselves in this. Or when they had sense to stop, they kept tapping into this darker, otherworldly energy so much that it probably consumed them. Man, forget it. I'm about to clarify this shit. I'm not about to even let it go. Okay. It's a whole nother deck. Hold on one second. Okay. Okay, why is shallow grave here, Spirit? Empress in reverse. Somebody mama gonna pass away. I told you. Somebody protecting their son being a snake. They must have fed them that snakeness through the breast milk, because it's breast milk on the ground. And that also means that these women need to let these men off the titty. Period. So yeah, some of their mamas did get involved. So somebody mama gonna pass away because of this. And like I said, divine beings, you did nothing. You sat up here and tried to stay calm amidst all of this, heal through all of this. Protect yourself, and you were protected. Because the things that they wanted for you, you know, like I said, it could have been days that you woke up looking tired and like, ooh, my skin kind of looked bad. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't never nothing that where you had to look in the mirror like, oh my God, like it looked like you had cancer or HIV or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you might have woke up looking tired sometimes like, well, I got plenty of sleep. Like, why the beauty sleep ain't work, baby? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, feeling like your hair was just shedding a little bit, you know what I'm saying, more than it normally would when you do your wash days or whatever else y'all do to y'all hair. You know, you could have been feeling like, dang, why so much hair shed? What's going on? But it was never nothing to the point where you would be like, and it probably crossed y'all mind because some of y'all are intuitive. Like, damn, is somebody doing spells on, you know, my beauty, my hair, my figure? What's going on? You know, some of y'all had that inkling. Ancient wisdom. Why is this here? Because them ancestors is like, F you. Period. They leaving them in the darkness. Y'all, oh, didn't another ancestor pop right out? Like, it's like we seeing all of this confusion that you causing in other people's life. What are you doing? The moon. Oh boy, I'm trying to tell you, this ancestor is like literally looking over this, watching, like, okay, really? I'm telling y'all, they ancestors is gonna let them be in this maze. And notice that the ancestor is blocking the moon. Their intuition gonna be blocked too. Now, all of this confusion that they would have normally been guided through by their ancestors, they gonna have to go through alone. Period. Ancestors don't even want you. They like, emancipate yourself. I want a divorce from you. Why is Poe here? And it's probably because for some of y'all, y'all was supposed to be a healing force in this person's life. And whatever they insecurities were about you, you know, whatever it is about you that these people were so mad about, man, it's over. Yeah, no love. I'm trying to tell you. Because some of these people actually thought that they was going to do all of this and still come back and reconcile with you. Look at this. Your ancestors all around you. Because you the generational curse breaker. That's the reason why you stayed so protected. And they knew you was coming in to break curses in your generations. Look at this old woman with the knife. Like, I wish they would touch her. She like, man, we'll cremate their ass. Wow. Whoo. And you just standing there like, Look how she got her hand crossed over her womb. Because I told you, some of them was attacking y'all womb. Some of y'all was experiencing y'all periods being thrown, y'all menstrual cycles being thrown off, coming on y'all period every week, cramping when you're not on your period, because these people was messing with your womb. For some of them, it was men that didn't want you to have children with other men. For others of you, it was new women that these men had went towards that knew that they were still in love with you and did not want them to come back towards you and do something that would stick y'all together or make, you know, bind y'all together for a lifetime like a child. So some of you actually, they experienced miscarriages. Some of you may have as well. Why is colorless angel here? I'm telling you. Oh my God, this is going to be a never-ending cycle is what Spirit told me. This is going to be a never-ending cycle for them. It felt like a never-ending cycle for you too. So whatever you had to feel, it's like they got to feel it times 10. Because I feel like until the end of days, this is going to happen because they did so much. Look how the world is wrapped in a snake. And this was in reverse. So it's like never going to close out for them. They probably think, oh, well, you know, I can have a year of hardship. I put them through a year of hardship. I'm going to get a year of hardship. But how many of y'all was returning that energy times 3, times 10? No, they're not going to get the same amount of time of unhappiness and snow. Because they went above and beyond. They was warned to stop. And they overdid it. They overdid it. This is me. It's like they... Eventually, a lot of them going to end up in a crazy house because they going to be so numb and despondent. Like, that people going to be thinking they like a mute or like... They just going to be an empty shell. 9 of Cups in reverse. Turning up that bottle, baby. All that partying. Some of them, they may not even know, like, oh, this is the beauty magic. This is the beauty spells returning to me. Some of them think, oh, damn, I'm just drinking too much. Nothing that they want is going to come to them. Ooh, none of them get to get pleasure. So, why? Look at this Magician. Because they overuse sex magic. Now it's like with the male energies that was doing this to you. Whew, oh my God, y'all. I'm telling you, these is gonna be young people with erectile dysfunction. And for others of you, even worse than that. But aren't we tired of hearing about STDs? Because I am. Shit. I'm just tired of hearing that word or that syllable. You know, I mean, not that syllable, but that acronym. My bad. Y'all probably like, girl. But I'm just baffled by this. I'm just baffled by this. Some of them was trying to bind you to addictions. Oh, remember what I was saying, that some of these people were sex workers. So for the ones that are, they may not be able to do their job anymore. And this was making them a lot of money. But it's just because they look so sickly and ill. Nobody gonna feel comfortable dealing with them on that level. Whew. Oh my goodness. It's gonna be like a war field around you and you the last person standing. Cause it's like all your enemies gonna fall, period. But y'all learned a great bit. That's what I will say. Y'all learned levels of protection. Y'all learned how to break curses and spells. Y'all learned how to see things from a different perspective. Some of you guys had to learn how to have gratitude in y'all darkest hours. Y'all had to keep the faith. Even when it seemed like it was no need for it. Even when it seemed like it was like just empty faith. I'm telling you, losing jobs, losing opportunities. People that was thinking about collaborating with them when this hit the media. And I'm not gonna lie, for some of y'all, it don't even have to be y'all. I told y'all, friends are turning against each other. So it's because the accomplice has a ruined reputation from dealing with the mastermind or the ringleader. They trying to basically save their reputation by saying, like, I didn't know, I was just over drinking with a friend and they told me that somebody did something to them, and next thing I know, we was chanting around the candle. I didn't know what I was doing. This person knew. People are outing each other to save their reputation. And with them being outed, it's like deals are being pulled back. People that wanted to collaborate with them are pulling back because they spilling each other tea. They gonna be telling on each other to try to make each other seem like the bad guy when they are the bad guy. When you allow yourself to be used as a vessel for the devil, and then you get somebody to pull you into it, when they ain't got nothing to do with you, you weak-minded, for one, because you're going to let somebody mess your life up, mess up your reputation, mess up what you got going for yourself, trying to fight their battles. And in the end, none of y'all friends no more. Gilded regret. Y'all, the devil. Of course they going to be in gilded regret because they know the devil own their soul now. They can't even mask their true toxicity anymore. They can't. Mask is off. You see that? See, my screen don't even want to pick up on it. But all of this, oh, hi, I'm just a nice person. It's like they being unveiled. The whole world gonna see them for the devil that they are and never gonna trust them again. Some of them is completely taken over by these demonic forces that they try to send towards you. They are, like, that's why I said, is this me forgetting oneself? Some of these people are just going to be empty seaters from here on out. They sold. They sold for a temporary goal. Period. And that's it for me. The Five of Wands, look at this. They all fighting each other. Everybody out for blood. And you the last one standing, Divine Feminine. So you ain't even got to worry about this no more. You don't got to worry about this no more. And yes, it is unfortunate, but you know what? You don't have to feel responsible because y'all could have did reversals. Y'all could have did hexes and curses and all of that stuff. Y'all would have sacrificed y'all divinity. That's probably what they was trying to push and bully you into doing. Being so mad that you was malice back towards them. That you exemplify malice actions back towards them so that you can lose your divinity and the destiny that was due to you. That's what they was trying to do, push you to do. Well, all of this that they've been doing for all of this time, and it just landed them giftless, supportless, protectionless, friendless, loveless, and for some of them, lifeless. So I hope this helps somebody today. Just knowing in general, whatever it is that you've been doing, it's not all for naught. You know what I'm saying? For some of you, yes, it may take another month, and then it may take healing after this, because this is devastating. It would be devastating for anybody to be going through this type of relentless manipulation for this long. If you know, you know. And if you don't, you just don't. Be glad you don't, okay? Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Join the Soul Tribe, and I'll check you guys out on the next one. Peace.